bringing Thanksgiving to Grandma. A West Fargo mom making magic today in spite of the pandemic. An end in sight for the travel ban between the U.S. and Europe. Plus, spreading hope with a free Thanksgiving meal. Valley News Live at 10 starts right now.
Live from Fargo and serving you on TV, online and on the go. This is Valley News Live at 10.
Good evening, everyone, and happy Thanksgiving. Gathering safely has been a heavily discussed topic this year, especially during the holidays. Valley News team's Devin Fry shows us how a little bit of creative thinking allowed one West Fargo family to celebrate Thanksgiving together.
Some families have had to get creative this year to spend Thanksgiving with their loved ones. A shining example of this was in West Fargo, where a family set up an ice fishing house outside of Cheyenne Crossings. There, they were able to spend Thanksgiving with their mother in a safe, distant way, right outside of her window.
This is as good as we can get. We've brought her a meal today. The grandkids seem to be enjoying this. This is fun for them. She's enjoying watching them. We're all keeping as warm as we can, and it's something that everyone's going to remember.
This keeps everybody warm. It kind of keeps the kids entertained. They're sharing jokes with Grandma right now, so it's a good time.
The family was trying to think of ways to spend Thanksgiving with their mother, which is when they thought of the ice house idea, camping out directly outside of her window so they could be with her all through Thanksgiving.
We contacted the administration here, and they were completely on board with us setting this up today. And we've been here a couple times today for an hour at a time. Plan to be here for a while today, and then we can bring Mom to us to the window, and we can have a holiday with her today.
The ice house was decked out with heaters and a table with games that the grandchildren could play while they visited. While many are separated from their loved ones this holiday season due to the COVID-19 pandemic, this family was able to spend Thanksgiving together in a unique way.
I'm happy for myself, but I'm happy for my mom. I think all of the residents here are lacking visitors, and this is just a really good way to spend time with my mom today.
I'm just appreciative of my daughters setting this up and having the whole family involved in all this. It's so nice.
Proving that you don't even need to be in the same room to spend these holidays together. Reporting from West Fargo, Devin Fry, Valley News Live.
The staff even gave the family a key card to get in since they were off for Thanksgiving. Those in need were able to get a traditional Thanksgiving meal today for free. The New Life Center in Fargo handed out more than 150 turkey dinners, including stuffing, pumpkin pies, and all the fixins in a safe, socially distant way. The organizer tells us that their wish is that this great meal offers the community hope. Sanford's Board of Trustees has already appointed Kelby Krabanoff's successor. Bill Gasson has been with Sanford since 2012. He says he's up for the challenge of leading, especially during this pandemic. He says his focus will include making sure staff have enough PPE and that they feel supported. Well, it happens every year, fires because of deep frying a turkey. But check out this one. In Massachusetts today, 60 firefighters responded to this house fire, and the flames spread to 2 neighbors' houses. 27 people are displaced. One woman was seriously injured. Here in Fargo, a Thanksgiving house fire has claimed the lives of 3 dogs. It happened around 1:30 this afternoon in the 5000 block of 47th Avenue South. Fire crews immediately saw smoke coming out of the front door and discovered that the fire had started in the kitchen. The homeowner was over visiting neighbors. Firefighters performed life-saving procedures on the dogs, but they were unsuccessful. The family will be displaced until extensive repairs can be done to the kitchen. A local business is permanently closing next month, they say, due to Governor Walz's latest round of coronavirus restrictions. The owner of Reese and Riley's Olive Oil and Bistro Bar in Moorhead says they'll close on December 30th, and they're selling everything, including decor and light fixtures. She says she's tried many different ideas in an effort to stay afloat, but is facing the reality that things are not going back to normal anytime soon. The White House is strongly considering lifting European travel restrictions. The sweeping restrictions apply to travel from the European Union and the United Kingdom. Discussions about lifting the restrictions have been taking place for weeks. According to an administration official, the CDC has raised some concerns. However, the agency is not expected to block the move. After being separated in the foster care system, a North Dakota man is celebrating Thanksgiving with his sisters today for the first time in more than 20 years. After 5 years of sleuthing on social media and various adoption websites, Amber Johnson finally found her long-lost brother, David White, on Facebook 2 weeks ago. Amber had already discovered her sister, Courtney, years ago, along with 2 half-siblings none of them knew they had. All 5 siblings say they've texted and called one another every day since, and they say it's like they never missed a beat.
It's just good to be able to wake up every day and know that they're there and that they're a part of my life again. And to just know that my sisters are back.
David says he and his wife are planning to make a road trip to Ohio to finally reunite in person with his siblings before the end of the year. A Fargo woman is keeping her grandson's memory alive after he was killed in a horrific car accident. Brothers, 7-year-old Jason and 5-year-old Brandon Devine, sat in the back seat of their father's vehicle when he smashed into a fire hydrant at the intersection of 13th Avenue South and University Drive back in March 2019. Brandon survived. Jason was killed. Their grandmother has now created Jason's Smiles, placing goodie bags with Hot Wheels and Jason's picture and story all around town. She's also collecting PJs for Jay to carry on his cheerful spirit.
Jason had so much more, and Jason is so much more. And what a more magical way to honor Jason than for this year's PJs for Jay to go to the YMCA and to Camp Cornrod.
You can donate pajamas to support PJs for Jay until December 14th. For more information, just download our VNL News app and click on this story. Still ahead tonight, an alarming pattern of inmate deaths. Why the FBI is now investigating the Beltrami County Jail. But first, your weekend forecast just keeps getting better. Meteorologist Nathan Hopper joins us in just 2 minutes.